right, everybody, welcome back. Live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive, another edition back in the studio here in Newburyport. Boy, do I love that. Absolutely outstanding. Hope you're all having a good January so far. New Year already off and running. Had some good shows. And we have another one here today. A fairly new friend of mine, although we're seeing a lot of each other these days, which I'm thrilled about because he's bringing a lot of live music into the area, and he is also an extremely talented musician, and he's in the house today. Francoix Simard, how are you, sir?
How are you? Super
Doing good, man.
Thank you, man.
Looking good. I love the shirt.
Thank you.
It's perfect for January.
You know,
It's perfect for January. I think it's been kind of cold here.
Oh yeah. It's cold today.
You're a Quebec City guy though, so you're kind of used to this, right?
Yeah, yes, but I've never been really a winter guy. So I've been traveling since I'm like to 20, so just like I like it for a month.
You avoid it. You take off for the warm weather, do you?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, very good.
Yeah,
well, tell us.
Yeah. How's the winter? I don't know. I wasn't there.
I'm sure it was fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a little cold, but that is New England for you. We get warm us up with some good music. So, what is? Tell us a little bit about yourself. We know you're from Quebec City. That accent gives it away.
I'm from Quebec City. I've been like here for like 5 years now. Just like. We're starting completely like a new adventure. I got married with a beautiful American girl. Now I got like 2 little girls, and like we started to play by myself because I used to play a lot. Like my band was like 150 show a year in Canada. Wow. And now just like we started to play by myself, knowing like more people around, you know, just like going like hustling a little bit, knocking at some doors. And
whole new audience you kind of got to win over when you make a big move like that, right? You're starting a new life here 5 years ago, right?
Yeah, new language, man. It's like new culture, new area. It's just like, but that was all fine, you know. When I was so ready for that. So now, and it's getting even better now, you know. I was really something that like life, like no, I mean, when life knock at the door, just answer. Kind of this what happened to me.
Well, you got the person. You seem to light up every room I've been in with you, so that's a good compliment, right? You get that good personality, which is always fun. What is the biggest difference between Boston and Quebec City? What jumps out at you right away?
You know what? They're so similar.
Really? Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
Because they're both really like historically, like really like fill up with history.
Yeah.
It's on the water, both of them. Of course, Quebec is 400-ish years old, but it's like, old city, like
history,
Boston, one of the first one. And yeah, they really look alike.
Yeah, always one of my. I went there once, one of those school field trips back in the day, and I enjoyed it very much. So
we've got to go together.
All right, there you go.
We'll do another school field.
I could see us having some fun.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Well, I want to make sure we get him on a music in from you too, because we have had you. People might recognize the face. We've had him on the Live at Drew's house in my kitchen form of the show, but this is kind of the real deal for me. Like, I don't mind the hybrid, it's nice, but this is kind of the real deal when we get people in studio able to play music. So this is what I like. You want to play one right off the bat? You got a song idea in mind?
We can do that. Again, like we said, like off the air, like I stopped writing for like so long. I had 2 songs in radio in Quebec, like a while ago. I was kind of like 21, and
that's 2 more than I've had on here in Boston.
Yeah. But it's just like I had nothing to say. I thought like everybody, like there's so many good musicians out there that I wanted just to take their music and make them mine, and having that feeling that they deliver with that song, but through me with my feeling and my spices in it. So I restarted, like as I said, I have a 2 years old, so I wrote her a song called like Letter for You. Yeah. So it's just like, I was hard. I was not able to sing that song at the beginning because it was so touching and so like, it's kind of a lullaby for her, kind of like something that I want to give to her, like when I'm not there anymore or something's going to stay and she can still listen to my voice.
Wow, starting beautiful right off the bat, huh?
I'm not going to cry today. I'm not going to cry.
Well, real quickly before you do this, toddler around. Musician toddler, that's not an easy life. That's getting enough sleep, are you?
Now, yes. I'm better. And she is too. She is too. She's amazing. I love her. Really crazy band.
What's the name?
Zaya.
All right. There's your shout out for the show. All right. She'll have that forever.
She's already there, though. All right.
Francoix Simard, take it away.
You just just open your eyes. Your first sunrise. So happy to be mommy and daddy. Starting this journey, so much love and happy. You're already making me smile, my little sunshine. Thank you for choosing me, even if sometime I'm a little worried, only a state of mind. I'll walk with you, I'll dry your tears, tippy toes in my heart, I'll be more than pleased. Love of my life, love of my life, love of my life. Love you forever, we will get older. Home is you and me, my little Z. Love of my life, love of my life, love of my life.
Woo! Francoix Simard.
Thank you, man.
Nicely
Thank you.
done.
Thank you.
Well, that was beautiful.
Thank you. Still reach out like to me like in my gut when I sing that
Yes.
song. Legit, I was like weeks without being like able to sing it.
And what in the world made you thought you would start the show with that? That is risky. My goodness, we might not.
I know.
We don't need to be crying
I'm
in
dangerous. That dangerous that I feel dangerous.
here. We got a little more time to.
Oh, yeah,
fill.
we have
God,
time to do
pulling
that.
on the heartstrings early, man.
Yes,
Good for
man.
you. Well, that was
Yes,
beautiful.
man.
Seriously,
Thank you, bro.
Really nicely written.
Appreciate
so,
that.
I'm
Thank you for
glad-
having me, by the way. Just like,
Oh, that's
appreciate
sweet of
that.
you.
It's been a while since I've been on radio, so it's really cool.
Well, and thank you. You do a lot of great work all along the area, bringing a lot of music and trying to bring live music to the area. so
Yeah,
that's
man.
very
Yeah.
cool of you as well. You've caught my eye in that regard.
I
so-
appreciate that. I appreciate like actually doing this for like having a foot on stage and a foot on the kind of like booking or like
Yeah.
producing and stuff with the Idol, Seabrook Idol that we have and Red's Tavern and everything. Just like I've discovered so much talent. We have
Yeah.
so much talent around here.
Let's talk
It's
about that for
great.
people who don't know, because you were actually headed off there tonight. It's going to be every. You got 2 more Tuesdays left to end the
Yeah,
month.
tonight and two at
Yeah,
all. Yeah.
and then you have. It's cool. You started with how many contestants?
We have like at 15 at the beginning. It's
15?
like the same thing that American Idol a little bit. We call it Seabrook Idol because it's obviously at Red's Tavern in Seabrook.
Yeah.
But it's just an idea we had to again to discover new talents around and to give the chance to just like if you're 18 years old, never been on stage, that's the best thing you can do. Jump on the stage with us and you can win $1,000 video, like professional video with JP Saro that you know.
Been in that seat before.
Yeah, absolutely. So in his studio, and that's a great thing. And just to promote the music, we need music, man.
Yeah.
Everybody needs music, and it's really important to promote that music around. And this is what I try to do.
No doubt, man. It's great. Great talent there too. I was obviously there the first night. You were
man,
nice
I
enough to
was
have
so
me on as a judge, which was I kind of enjoyed that actually. It was a lot of fun.
That was
you know?
fun.
It's a little nerve wracking. You don't want to disappoint. I don't want to be the Simon Cowell of the group. You know.
No, that was perfect. You did an amazing job, and everyone was like really like good comments about your job, that what you judges did because like again.
Oh, we got critiqued afterwards.
Not critique, but people say, "Oh, the judges were great, good comments, like like constructive comments."
Gotcha.
That's good, at the same time, and it's like really, it's key in this industry, you want to have like the right thing and by the right people when they have like good comments about, you want to grow up in your skills or heart or in your craft,
We've talked about this off the air quite a bit, but just people who don't love music, we genuinely don't understand. It's like it's a part of our lives, and you obviously make a career of playing it, which is even the next level. But around here, it's a nice little home base of musicians here too, and I know I've gotten a little bit of a taste of it just having all these musicians walk through the door here.
Yeah.
You kind of end up in that circle a little bit, and I get to meet people like you and stuff. But it's a cool, like, I don't know, almost like everybody pulling in the same direction sort of thing, which I kind of like. Like, it's less competition and more like, you got to go see this guy, or you got to go see this woman. She's unbelievable. Like, go support that. Go support this. And I kind of like that. I don't know if that's the case everywhere around the world. You traveled more, but I don't know.
I mean, it's just like there's kind of the two world. I feel like when like you need to be really humane when you're a musician and sharing the craft at it, because it's not. I mean, nothing is easy, but hard in general. It's kind of like a little harder, you know. And performing, you try to help like other people. If you're successful with something, whatever the level of success, there's always someone like, you know, that trying to reach out this another level, whatever the level is. If you can give them a little help or whatever, if they're talented and they're reaching out to you, you feel their music and stuff, there's something. I have a little boy called Birch. I was doing a songwriter thing with Jay again in Scituate, and this guy is 18 years old. He's amazing. Yeah. He's not good. He's amazing. And I gave him a couple of gigs and he's so excited. It's just like, you know, that fresh, like, you know, energy that the guys just want to go out and play. But he writes songs. He's 18 years old, got a good voice, got a good guitar playing. So why not giving him that chance, you know?
Absolutely, man. That's great. And people see right through it, don't they, if it's not from the heart. That's one thing I noticed. Yeah. Like, it goes for pretty much everything, too. I mean, it was one of the lessons I got in early radio. Yeah. Was don't just read the words on a teleprompter. People ask me, like, you don't even really take notes. I'm like, no, because I like to, like, listen to what the people are saying. Like, it flows much better that way. And it's, like, one of the first lessons I got. If you're just reading stuff, people know when you're reading. Like, it doesn't feel as genuine. And like when you write your own song and you put your heart and soul into it, there you go. That's what you get.
You know it because you feel it, you know, even if you're not aware of it. Yes. That's the reason why you like a song sometimes. The song is well written, like it's perfect. Yeah. Sounds super great. But there's something that you don't feel. It doesn't reach out to you. It's not genuine. Yep. Sometimes the songs are 3 chords and everybody loves that song. Everybody are crazy because the delivery of it is so just like real.
A whole lot of songs with those 3 chords.
Yeah, 3 chords. Thanks God we have 3. There's only 7 of them, right? It's half of all the chords we have.
Oh man, that's too funny. I saw a guy named I'm not sure if you're familiar with Martin Sexton, who's one of my favorites, outstanding artist, and I saw him. Martin Sexton.
I don't know that guy.
You don't know him?
No.
Oh, well, we're going to listen together.
We have to listen to that.
I'm going to play it for you after the later
Please.
On. Unbelievable artist. And I just saw his tour. He's coming back around in the spring. But he does a little shtick during his show where he does a couple like covers, 3 covers together, and that's my little play on 3 chords. And I just wanted to show that like all the things he can do, you know. Yeah. But great artist. But we don't need to go too far into Martin Sexton, but one of my favorites. You'll love him, actually. I can already tell that you would love him.
Can't wait.
When did you write the song for your daughter?
She's 2, so that's like probably like a year-ish.
So that's still a baby song.
That's still a baby song, and you know you.
Do you get to play it to people at all?
Yeah, sometime, but I don't know.
It's not really something you're gonna
share. I like to share my songs, but I just kind of like started to embody the songs that I'm writing. Again, I didn't write songs for 12 years. There was a reason why. So it's still now I want to tell my truth and the way I feel. And when you get older, when you get wiser, I don't want to say older, more wiser, or like you throw things on the side and you just say, you know what? Who cares? Yep. I want to say it. I need to say it. It's a need that you have as a songwriter or as a poet or whatever. Just like as a person, you have to tell your truth, whatever it is. Not waiting for someone to tell you that it's okay to do so. You know. Yeah. So this is where I'm at right now, kind of.
So I could see you probably writing more here as you.
I wish to. I wish I have more time to do this and maybe going in like in a chalet somewhere. I have my good friend that you probably know, Chad Hollister.
Yes, I do. Yeah. So not Chad, I know of him.
But he offered me to do some stuff like a couple of days ago, actually, and he went to in California to like a songwriting like a week, and I want to kind of do that with him or something like that, you know, to just like, you know, refresh your, I don't know, ideas or the way of writing too, you know?
Absolutely. All right, welcome back live at Drew's house. Another edition, afternoon drive from the studios here in beautiful Newburyport. Hope you're all doing okay, enjoying the new year so far, staying healthy. I know the the virus is out there. Seems like every family's getting touched by it a little bit. I certainly know people who have had it, and just trying to stay away from all that. Hopefully, stay healthy, and anyway, wish you all the best in that front. We'll be through this, and won't have to talk about a pandemic or pandemic living again someday. Am I right, Francoix Simard? Yes, it's going to be over someday.
I'm waiting for that. waiting patiently for that.
It has been crazy, man, hasn't it?
I haven't been home for 2 years, man. I haven't seen my mom. I haven't seen my brother, my niece, my friends. I've been asked to play some stuff there because I still tour with my old band or solo stuff there. It's too crazy. They're really it's really crazy.
Yeah.
The passport and everything. They've been locked down last week. You have to go at curfew at 10 o'clock and stuff like that. So it's kind of,
It's 2 years. I imagine you would have seen them a couple times during that time span. That's unusual to go that long.
Normally I go every 3-4 months to
really
play.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's a big life change for you.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully,
that's good.
Did you guys do the
I
Zoom?
have you guys here.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm really well surrounded. It counts a lot, especially in those times, man. Having a good family, good friends, good people around. Yeah, it's key.
It is true, man. I understand. I always like to consider myself a pretty balanced person, but I get it, man. That was weird going into that hard lockdown and not being able to see your friends. I realized afterwards, I was like, I love my wife, I love my dogs, but I need my friends in my life. That's important to me. I found that during the pandemic. It was it messes with you a little bit.
It's the balance,
Yeah.
It's socially, people have been I don't know. I'm a social person too.
Me too.
I like to be out and I like to see people. This is my life as a musician. You sing for people. It was nice to sing in the studio at home, but
you don't get that feedback love at you, right?
Well, people were so nice though. Again, people were so nice. A lot of musicians did those PayPal box or Venmo and for tips and playing for people because you need people to play, but people need musicians to hear them. So it's kind of a big thing that. Kind of redefined the music in the world entirely,
I go out to see a lot of that music, and one thing I've noticed just by eyeballing it, I hope it's true everywhere, and it's not just me pretending it's true, but I think it is. I've noticed a lot of people being better to musicians, and I think being better to everybody, be it waiters, waitresses, tipping more, just hopefully not, except for airplanes. People are still really rude on airplanes. What is that all about?
I can't talk about that. I've been I've been a couple of flights since 3 weeks. I was just crazy delays and stuff. It's just people yelling at each other. Just
what is up with people? They get on airplanes and they think
stressed. Just in small spaces and
I get it,
just in mask for a couple of hours. Even if it's a 2 to 3 hours flight, it's still annoying.
Yeah. Well, be nice to your flight attendants. It's not their
flight attendants needs to be nice to the people too.
You've
Just
seen it the other way too, have you?
Yeah, both.
All right, well, fair enough. But yeah, the whole restaurant thing and the props to those places that are keep on keeping on and going strong and getting through this because it's great. You want to play another one for us?
Yeah.
What do you think?
So I kind of rediscovered that song. It's a song of U2.
Oh, okay. One of my favorites.
I love it. Yeah. I really love U2. And that song it's really about looking for something that you can't find right now, but you still keep searching. So I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Another one of my favorites. Yeah.
And it's just good. It's good for. It's everyone, Yeah. You reach goals in life, but you're looking for something else or improvement, or just spiritually or stuff like that. But I really like that song because the thing is. The way I do it, it's more. Anyway, you'll see. You'll see it.
I don't know if we've ever had this song played. We have a lot of overlap because enough people do a lot of similar covers. I don't know if we've ever had this one performed, so I think you're the first.
I'm the first.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Bono's watching.
Bono's watching. No, no pressure. No pressure.
Francoix Simard here on Joppa Afternoon Drive.
I've climbed highest mountain, I've run through the field only to be with you, only to be with you. I've run, I've crawled, I've scaled these city walls, only to be with you. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I have kissed only lips, felt the healing of the fingertips. It burned like a fire. It's burning desire. I have spoke with the tongue of angel. I have held the hand of the devil. It was warm in night. It was cold as a stone. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I believe in a kingdom come. Yes, all the color we bleed into one, bleed into one. But yes, I'm still running. You broke the bond, loosened the chain, carried the cross of my shame, of my shame. You know I believe it, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for, what I'm looking for. Ooh, 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 what I'm looking for.
Woo! Francoix Simard. Nicely done.
Thank you.
That was very well
That's
done.
my version, though.
I got Bono on the line. He's very, very impressed.
And when I'm starting the tour, we're starting the tour, Bono. Friends of mine is friend with him in St. Bart's. He always goes to St. Bart's all
does
the
he?
time.
Yeah.
Kind of jealous when she posts pictures, but you know.
Well, if you ever get the shot, would you love to play like that for the artist, or is that something? Yeah, you'd love to,
just
right?
Like together, or something.
Together,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
It's like it's. You get like kind of like impressed or like,
Yeah.
when you see like big stars like that, it's not only about the music, it's about like the material that he created, the aura around everything,
Yeah.
like Elton John or or Sting that we talked about.
Yeah.
It's crazy that you feel the music and everything that they've been written from them for years,
Yeah. No, that's such a beautiful song. I remember I watched him do that with my guy's Springsteen, Bruce Springsteen, and I'm a big fan. I saw them do a duet on that once. It was a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or something. But he called up Bruce, and they did a great like call and response and everything. I was kind of hearing that as you were doing that too. It was beautiful. Great job. Great take too. That was kind of a haunting little number on that. I like it.
Thank you.
Big fan.
Yeah,
Well done.
I like music is soundtrack of our lives.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just like, it's, again, like we said, a day without music doesn't exist. It's just like, you click like, you cook something, you put like some jazz, or I don't know, if it tastes different.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, I don't know if I'm crazy, but it tastes different. If you feel good, you listen to certain music or whatever it is, just like makes you feel good. The food tastes different, or it's like bringing you so much joy or sadness, but it brings you something certainly.
No doubt. Yeah, we had. I was at. Unfortunately, I had a family funeral yesterday, which she had lived a great lived a great long life. But it's when my dad, I think I've told you, is a singer and has been his whole life, and he always. It's funny because I mean I don't know, he won't mind me saying this, but he every like family funeral, like ever since I remember as a kid on his side of the family, always, can you sing? My dad's a pretty emotional guy. Like he feels these things when he goes to these, and he's like, I don't necessarily love doing it. Like you can't say no when a family member loves you, but it's not like I relish the moment. Like it is, you have to get into a certain. And again, I wasn't even ready for him yesterday, but he did Amazing Grace yesterday. So I was nice job, Dad. By the way.
Yeah, and it's hard to do that.
It's hard. Yeah, I struggle to actually look at him because like I know it's hard, you know. So,
but I don't know. I did it like twice for a friend of mine. She asked me for like her dad passed away, and I did like Hallelujah.
Yeah,
you know, the
Ray Buckley version there.
But I mean that's a song from I
was trying to remember it.
From Montreal. Dancing.
Yes.
To the end of love. Dancing. Leonard Cohen.
That's right.
And Rufus Wainwright does a great version of this too, which I would like to play with Rufus too.
Hear how Rufus does it?
I would love to play that song with Rufus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
he's amazing. He lives. I think he lives in San Francisco now.
Does he? I didn't know.
Yeah. I don't know if you know Rufus Wainwright.
I don't. I haven't had him on yet.
So
I know who he is.
Share music. Share music. We need to.
There you go. Rufus, if you'd love to come on.
Oh yeah, I would like. I mean,
anytime. Just
on Facebook.
I'm not sure we can. You may have to pay your own way for the flight. But,
yeah, exactly. I'll do it.
Tough. Yeah, you know, but very nice. That was fantastic stuff. What has the pandemic hobby been besides music? I know you always got music on in the house, and it's you're that kind of guy. What's the weird one we don't know about you? Is it Netflix? Is it?
You know, the funny thing about TV, I never had TV before.
Never had
TV in my life when I was my adult life. You know.
Yeah.
When I was young, I was like watching TV, of course. But since I'm here, 2 kids, so they're watching more TV. When I never had TV before.
Wow.
So I feel like I'm like a moose in the front of the high beams in the middle of 495 like that. When I watch a show, it's crazy. You're doing something, all of a sudden you watch the TV and you just get stick to it. It's crazy what it does to me. But you know, like hobby. I cook a lot.
Yeah. Right.
So I grew my
That's a popular pandemic one, yeah.
And I'm a sommelier. I study wine. I've been in restaurants for like years, starting restaurants and working in a place called Bootlegger House in Charlevoix, an hour and a half from Quebec City. So I was beverage manager there. So I love wine, food, and stuff like that. So my hobby during last summer was obviously like growing like fine herbs and strawberries and jalapenos and tomatoes and stuff. But it's basically always, man, I've been so lucky. We started the Reds in the middle of the pandemic last year, and since that, I didn't really stop playing. You know, I had like a gap of maybe like a 6 to 8 month that was really slow, but it was kind of a blessing because I had my girl, so I was able to spend 24/7 with her at home, playing music and rehearsing and finding new ways to do songs, and you know.
And that ends up being a pandemic song about her. Now that I think about it, right?
Almost. That was the year before, but
the year before.
But still, you know, it's just I keep myself busy all the time. I always have like plans and things that I want to do, or you know, like I'm a sensitive guy, and I get like those things. Oh man. I have this idea and I want to do this. So I've been working on those things that I couldn't really do before. I bought a boat. So I bought a boat was like a wreck. So I just like redone everything. Please, if you have no skill, don't do that. I'm still paying for that. I'm still trying to fix that boat for different things.
What do they say? The best day was when you buy a boat.
Oh, when you sell it?
Yeah.
But I almost got pissed last year, and I almost sold the boat. But my wife said, after all the time you put on that boat, you're not selling the boat.
Oh, that's how it goes.
But but it's good. It's just I did it. A lot of friends around you just boating, and it's so beautiful around here. I mean, if you go to Cranes Beach, I don't know if you've been.
I know it. Yeah.
It's like Bahamas.
Yeah.
Except the water is 55 degrees.
Yeah.
But if it's 90 degrees outside, it feels great. And you know, that's kind of a thing that I'm really a boat person. I was 3 years old. My parents had a yacht, so at 30 feet. So I have pictures. I was like 6 months on the boat. My mom plays guitar. And they had a bar called the Energy Bar. So they had a dance floor with like the dance floor. So it was an aquarium. All the cubes linked together with red fish in it and stuff like that.
Oh,
with the lights in it. So I was sleeping under the DJ booth till 4 a.m. in the morning. I was 2 years old. So what I do now, I like boating, I like music, traveling, and you know, partying.
You were born into this life.
I was born to be alive. Yeah.
That is. I like the boats too. I like it. We got the one on the lake in Maine.
We'll
the
go
family
next
does.
summer, man.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Yeah.
What are you taking out to? Just to.
I mean, you can do
go anywhere.
at Titash Lake or just like you know, again, Cranes Beach or around Plum Island and stuff.
True story. I I got the 2 dogs.
Okay.
I'm a dog dad, so I take the dogs. This is our favorite time to go to the beach because you can take dogs to the beach this time of year. So we're probably there 3-4 times a week. Taking the dogs down the other day. It's not like the 8-degree day, but it's probably like 20 degrees out. A man walks down to the beach in his sandals and bathing suit, walks down all the way down. I watched this happen. Walks right into the ocean.
And the ocean was like what, 35?
I don't care how it was. I don't
below 16. It's already too cold.
It was a long way away from being acceptable.
so
I'll tell you that much. I couldn't believe it.
That's so
Couldn't
funny.
believe it. Had quite a day. Singing Beach in Manchester by the Sea. Another beautiful place. Singing Beach. It's a good place for you.
Where is that?
Manchester by the Sea. It's
Singing Beach. Never heard about it.
It is. I hear it is called Singing Beach because the sand makes a singing sort of noise when you walk on it. Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. And I had never actually thought about it, but once it was told to me, every time I walk in that sand, I think of it now and go, I hear it.
Yeah.
So it's great.
Never heard about that. Manchester by the beach?
Manchester by the Sea.
By the beach, yeah.
Which is actually, there's a movie called Manchester by the Sea,
Yes.
too, if you remember this. So it actually wasn't filmed in Manchester by the Sea. It was more Manchester by the Sea. The movie is more like Gloucester. It's
Okay.
You wouldn't only know that if you lived around.
If you lived here.
Like if you grew up around here. But yeah, so Manchester, beautiful place. One of my favorite spots. Definitely the dog's
Go there
favorite spot in the
again,
world.
another
Yeah.
thing.
It's a great walk.
There's so much things to do around here.
There
so
are.
if you're just brand new like me, like 5 years, you know, you travel, or even, I'm not only talking about the country, I'm talking about just Massachusetts. It's a huge state, you know?
Yes,
it's
it
just
is.
like, and there's so much to do, and you don't realize that when you live like, around like North Andover, so you come like 20 minutes from the ocean, but it's nothing when you think about it. 20 minutes from the ocean is like, you're here,
I
you
know. We take that for granted. You grow up around here, you take it for granted. I know I do. I keep reminding myself of that. You're lucky
I
to
want
get
to
to
get
walk.
closer to the water, though. I'm trying to. I'll work so hard.
I don't even like the water now. I love the water, but I'm not a big swimmer. I don't lay out on the beach all day. I just kind of like hanging out there, walk the dogs, take it all
dogs
in.
on the beach, it's like nothing wrong about it.
Nothing wrong about that.
Yeah, that's very cool.
They agree, my friend.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Great spot. Well, I know you got busy places to be, so we're kind of this show flies by.
Already done almost.
Well, no, almost, but it's this just means you do it again. This is what you want. You want people to want to come back.
Well, I'll come back.
There we go.
I'll come back.
I've never had somebody straight up tell me I'm
want
never coming back.
I know, I'll never come back. I don't want to do this anymore.
Do you like the room? I get a lot of compliments on the room. It's a good sounding room.
Yeah,
Right?
good sound, good sound. I thought we were supposed to plug the guitar at the beginning, but we don't even.
Yeah, I don't even need it. Sounds nice. Beautiful guitar, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. That's a gift for when I turn 40.
Oh, you're 40.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I know. I actually get a birthday coming up next week.
Really?
Yeah, 3-5.
3-5?
3-5.
That's awesome.
Getting there.
I remember that 30, 35. Just
Yeah.
like
It's kind
not
of
so long ago, but it just flies again.
I know.
Like the show.
I got to slow life down. Pandemic kind of messed it all up, but I always try to tell myself slow life down a little bit.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. I think I tell myself I'm right into this right now because I always I'm a really hyperactive guy. When I was younger, it was crazy. Now I'm not. I'm still hyperactive, but not that crazy. But even now I want to slow down, just like looking outside and just like,
breathe it in,
breathing and doing things that you really feel and you can really just like make sense of it. You know?
Yeah, my wife is doing yoga. I want to get into yoga. I don't think it's for me. I watch her do it.
Don't overthink it. Just do
I know. She gets a real kind of piece out of it, or whatever she gets out of it.
And
she
again,
loves it.
it's something that we take for granted, health.
Yeah.
But when you don't have it, this is where you think that it's missing.
Yeah, exactly.
So we have to take care of ourselves physically, mentally, like the soul, man, and everything. Just like if you do, don't wait for tomorrow to do something. Just do it now, you know. And if you don't do a good thing. If you don't like it, you will know you don't like it because you tried.
There you go.
You can't tell me that you don't like lobster if you never had it, right?
Yeah.
It's a bit the same thing.
All right, I'll show you a picture of me doing yoga tomorrow. Yeah. Then there'll be more 2020.
No stretch suit, okay? Less sweatpants, please.
There'll be more 2022 lessons with Francois to come here throughout the year. We'll do a calendar.
I just said that Borat suit and everything in my head. Sorry about that. I know if you see the image and everything. One of my good friends keeps sending me that picture, so I always ask him, please, can you stop doing this?
That's how you get blocked on the text chain right there. My goodness. Again, Joe Day, Francoix Simard, having fun on a nice little afternoon here in Newburyport. So good to be back in the studio. Actually, when we were just talking about birthdays, I did want to give one other shout out. I usually don't do too many shout outs. Second one of the day here. Art Cohen, one of my old radio friends, just retired at 75 after a very long and storied radio career. This guy went to Woodstock, almost passed it up, decided to go, told me all sorts of stories. Actually told me he didn't love Woodstock that much. He goes, everybody says it was great. It wasn't that great. He goes, it was kind of, I didn't have a great experience. Chaos, you know.
But I was chaos and improvised, but...
Yeah. He goes, I mean, some of it was cool, but he goes, it was a struggle to kind of fighting for space and just kind of, it was a grind, he said, I remember. That story sticks with me. And everybody's talking about how unbelievable Woodstock was. Half these people that I don't actually think were there, you know. But he's a great guy and a great radio reporter and anchor all the years. Congratulations to Art Cohen.
Janice got signed the first time there.
Who did?
Janis Joplin.
Oh, Janice, yeah.
Clive Davis was there in the front with his little, preppy like suits and everything, and just like she got signed there.
Yeah, so many great stories. They got like Zeppelin passed on Woodstock. I don't
remember that.
Yeah, they played I think they played like New Jersey.
You have to talk about that with Joey Perfumi.
Oh yeah, Joey.
He still has tickets.
No kidding.
And with the price list of everybody, how much they were getting paid. Hendrix was like 15 grand back then.
Oh wow.
It was a lot of money, 15 grand back then.
15.
15 grand for playing at Woodstock.
Oh wow.
You had the list. You should talk to him about it.
I gotta see that.
I have the picture of it like somewhere too.
That's
because
fantastic.
He posted it once, but it's just like.
Did you ever hear the Joe Cocker story?
No.
He was playing, I don't know if it was West Coast or he was being helicoptered in, like I think a lot of those artists were, you play later in.
Woodstock.
Yeah. And he had no idea how big this thing had gotten. And the pilot's flying him in. And he's still, I mean, it's not, you don't have Twitter or whatever. You can't see that, this thing turned into a monster. So he's flying and they come over the mountains or the hills, whatever they are. And he sees the sea of people. And Joe Cocker looks at goes to the helicopter pilot. He says, what in the world is that? And the pilot goes, that, my friend, is your audience.
That's crazy.
Crazy, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah. And what a voice.
I'm glad he didn't turn back.
Yes. Would have stolen one of the...
Going home, they're going there.
Would have stolen one of the epic moments from Woodstock.
Oh, man.
What a voice he had, huh?
Oh, man, crazy. I love Joe Cocker.
I do, too. Want to play another one? Francoix Simard?
Yes. So what about Petty?
Go for it.
Good Tom Petty.
I love that, yeah.
I really love Tom Petty.
Is it going to be... You mentioned... don't let this change you, but you did mention American Girl earlier. Is that were you trying to bookend an American Girl?
No.
You married an American Girl?
She found me.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah, she found me. She was a better
free fall into Simard.
Yeah, exactly.
This is we've had Tom Petty talks. One of my favorites.
Really?
This one still hurts.
All right.
That he's gone.
Yeah, kind of miss. We always think about like who will be the next icons,
Yeah.
when they're all gone. It's just like our icons are probably different icons that the one that our children will have, but still, we're so talented. So
Who's the best? Francoix Simard on Joppa Afternoon Drive.
she's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus, and America too. She's a good girl, she's crazy about Elvis, loves horses, and a boyfriend too, yeah. It's a long way. Living in Reseda, there's a freeway running to the yard. And I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even mess up. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart. 'Cause I'm free, free falling. 'Cause I'm free, free falling. All the vampires are walking through the valley, move west down Ventura Boulevard. And all the bad boys are standing in the shadows, and all the good girls are home broken heart. 'Cause I'm free, free falling. 'Cause I'm free, free falling. Yeah, yeah. I wanna glide down over Moholland, wanna ride her, a name in the sky. I wanna free fall, fall onto nothing, gonna leave this world for a while, for a while. Free falling, 'cause I'm free, free falling, free falling, free falling, I'm free falling, free falling, free falling, I'm free falling, I'm free falling, free falling. 'Cause I'm free, free falling. 'Cause I'm free, free falling. Free falling, free falling. Free falling.
Francoix Simard, nicely done. Taking on Tom Petty.
Thank you.
Beautiful. May he rest in peace, Tom Petty.
I've been influenced by John Mayer for that version.
I like that. He does a great version with that. Yeah, that's true.
I have to confess that.
Yeah, John Mayer's a diehard Tom Petty fan too. You knew he'd do that justice, but yeah, nice version.
Yeah.
Outstanding, man.
Thank
Well
you,
done.
man. Thank you.
Well done. Well, this was fun. Did you enjoy yourself? First time in the
Thank you.
house.
It's first time in the house.
Not the
Appreciate that.
last.
Not the last. Thank
the
you.
last. Well,
It's been
have
a
fun.
while since I've been on radio show, so I appreciate that.
Yeah,
a lot.
man.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. You will be. We're practically neighbors now. So
Really?
you're in Boney. You're Boxford now. You said. I'm
Yeah,
Danvers.
North
not so
Andover.
far.
Yeah,
North Andover. Okay.
Yeah, North Andover.
Yeah. So we're I'll Merrimack Valley. I guess North Andover. I'm technically North Shore, but practically neighbors. This will be fun. Final 2 nights of tell everybody. So the winner of the Idol will be the 25th, I think.
The 25th.
Seabrook
yeah.
Idol will be January 25th. Will be
Yes.
crowned. So you want a big crowd out for that night.
Yeah, I
know.
want a big crowd.
Tuesday before that too,
We've
but-
been so surprised, like not surprised in a bad way, but just like that was awesome.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was like, really awesome night. I was flying. I've been 2 days like on a club number 9, crazy. We're just like so happy about what we achieved for the first night, especially during COVID, and people were like crazy family, like all together. That lady, she said, I have nowhere to sit. We put her a chair at the bar, so the bar was right like around her here, and she was like, I need to see that show, and she sat down for like an hour and a half, like listening to the musicians. And so that was a blast, and really we're expecting the same thing tonight and the next two Tuesdays to come.
Tuesday to end the month. Go get it, and it's a lot of fun. Great talent, and if you go that last Tuesday, 25th, you will be crowning a champion. So.
Yeah, absolutely, and we have great judges that not like you, like Joey Pafumi, Karen, like from the North Shore, like Pat Badger from Extreme. Like tonight we having like Donald Forrester, like his stepfather was writing song for Dionne Warwick.
Oh, no kidding.
No man, it's great people, and they all said yes, and we want to be there, and with all their heart, so genuine people. I love it, and thank you again so much.
Yeah, and Jay Pasaris does that. He's the perfect host for
man,
that. Does a
I
great
love this
job.
guy.
Yeah, I do too.
So smooth,
so
super
sweet.
cool. Love him.
Yeah, great. And you hinted on that final night. I asked you what you're going to do because you're going to be whittled down on contestants, and you didn't even tell. You were playing with me a little bit. You haven't even let me know what you're going to do.
Yeah,
yet,
but we're planning to do something different because again, there's only going to be like 3 contestants, so from 15 to 3
surprises.
We're going to have stuff in between, and obviously they're going to play more than one song. They're going to play 3 songs that night, so having kind of like a mini show, like to get into the audience. And as you've seen, we want the audience to vote as well. We have like those little pick that we did, because it's not that that's gonna decide who's the winner, but you play for people, so you want them to give you feedback about your performance.
Absolutely.
So that's why.
Well, good. Great job. It's a great idea. Great job running with it. Congrats on the success of it. Even in the early going here, it's going to be a great finish. Seabrook Idol, Tuesday nights to end the month, up just across the border here, not far from Newburyport. So quick little drive if you want a Tuesday night out. That'll be fun. And beautiful playing here today, man. It was great to have you in the studio. Finally, we will do it again. It's been. I'm thrilled we've got the hook up here along your musical journey and through the radio and all this stuff. This has been a lot of fun meeting you. So
thank you, man. Thank you so much.
It's been great. Absolutely. Everybody live at Drew's house. Stay healthy. That's the last one for the week. Be good. We'll see you next time. All right. Francoix Simard. What a guest. Peace.